Voice viewer is speech to LED, masks, hats, wearable badges, portable desk signs, and a free app as well that does speech to LED wherever, whenever you need a voice to be seen, to be heard. And I want to add the electronics in the masks and the hats comes right out, so you can wash the masks, or you can use the whole assembly anywhere else type of thing. So it's not necessarily just a mask; it's a communication device installed in a mask, installed in a hat. So the way it works, it's based on our app that does transcribing anywhere and everywhere that you need, just on a phone or iPad or anything like that. Then we've taken it one step further. We go talk to text to Bluetooth to the mask. The mask has a built-in computer chip, LED screen, and a Bluetooth receiver. So I came up with the idea when I saw elderly people at my dad's care home constantly, what couldn't hear through the plexiglass, the masks, all that type of thing. And I thought, what about deaf people? You know, relying on lip reading, you're just totally cut right off. So I thought, you need your words to be seen, to be heard. And I had an envision of closed captioning anywhere, everywhere. And I also had an understanding of LED screens nowadays. They can all receive information. It was just a matter of making that work through our software, and we did it. So now we have speech to text to LED through a Bluetooth transmitter. So the accuracy rate is obviously better if you pronunciate properly, enunciate properly, and the more comfortable you get with the product, the more accurate it will be. So for now, I mean, we're keeping the price down as best we can. The hats and masks are only going to be around $50. The badge, same thing. The app's free, so it's all a matter of keeping the price down, because we know people with hearing loss, they already have to pay a lot for their other services to make up for that.